All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another month in Revolution FC. We are in October of 2002. We have two fights to do this month. Of course, main event of Revolution 51, Tank Abbott versus Gary Goodridge. I think mostly because they're bigger names than the light heavyweight champion and challenger, Kara Parisian, defending the light heavyweight title against Dave Monet. Let's see. We'll have James Jones in action against Katsumura. Let's see here. Alex Stiebling is finally fighting a non... Did I give him two Gracies? No. He did lose to a Gracie. Let's see. Takuro. Andre Roberts is getting another fight. Daniel Gracie's there. We got our prelims. Oh yeah, that's right. I did pick up a couple guys. Well, Ryan Diaz I've had, but Nick Diaz, of course, he's a nobody right now, so I gotta get him some fights. Rich Franklin is kind of a nobody. He's not big enough to get his way onto the main cards. As well as Phil Baroni. We've sort of grown past him right now, but Jason Miller the same way, and I believe this is... All right, Takashi Sugiura's second fight. So we have at least that to do. As well as 52. Let's see here. We had Jeff Curran, Vincent Latoel. I'm trying to see where Curran was. Okay, Curran's... Did I not have a title fight to do? Is that the main thing? But yeah, I see some pretty decent fights here. Lanogan, Karl Malenko. 53 looks like there is going to be a title fight. I'm trying to see. Mamoru Yamaguchi's defending the title. I'm thinking, judging by the absence, it looks like Isao Hirose. Yes, we've got 18 days left on Hirose. That's going to be cutting it real close, but I think he'll come back just in time for his title fight there, so I'm not too worried about that. Plus, I think I'll have to do. Let me see here. 4-1-2. I'm thinking Revolution 54, or what would be Revolution 54, is going to be. I should probably do this now because I'm gonna forget if I don't do it now. So we'll add this show now. What in the history did I call these? Revolution FC. Okay. So I think after 53, we're doing, let's see. Revolution FC Grand Prix 2002. So I think that's why I don't have so many heavyweights going, is because this show that's going to happen week 2 in December on a Saturday is going to be probably one of our biggest shows, because it's just going to be a bunch of our main event, a bunch of our heavyweights fighting. When was the last time we went to Vegas? We were in Vegas just last month. Shit. Do we have something set up for California? We were just in California. I want something good. Florida looks good. Are we doing Florida? We got New Mexico, we got Ohio, we got Illinois. So Florida. Let's go down to Miami in December for the Grand Prix. And I'll do the one-night tournament later once we start getting our heavyweights back in. That'll be pretty good. We got 32 days on Boss Rutan. Big Nog's got 4 days left. Congo's got 4 days left. We got some guys coming. That's pretty good. Fedor. Oh man, okay. Yep, this is exactly. I'm almost positive this is why I wasn't using a lot of these guys, is because we're gonna be putting that heavyweight title on the line, and it's going to be probably one of the most stacked cards in MMA history coming at the end of the year. But we need to get through these next 2 months here, or these next 2 shows. So we've already got a show at the end of the month. And we had one of our fights canceled already. Brandon Vera and Benji Radek. He remains on the card, needs a new opponent. I feel like with... Where was that at? Was that a 2B? Okay. I feel like with like 4 days left, I'm not going to be able to find somebody. That's really... Even on the prelims, that's very... Yeah, there's not really anybody. There's no one even in like a catch weight. There's nobody, man. We're tapped right now. So that fight's just probably going to have to be canceled, and we'll figure something out for Benji later. But then again, it's the prelims. I'm not too broken up about it. That's why we have a crap load of prelims pretty much before every show. All right, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. I'm just going to get to... Let's see here. I just keep looking to make sure that... see if anything else happens. Are we going to get somebody whose contract's coming up here soon? I know there are a couple I put in for. We got that guy. We've got a Pride show Saturday week 2. We've got a UFC show Saturday week 3. So there's a good possibility that some of these guys... I think Bob Sapp... As much as I want to get Bob Sapp, I think Sapp and maybe Don Fry, I think are pretty much locked in. I guess we'll figure that out. I'm so close to national, by the way. That's one of the things I'm really happy about. That's what we did is we have Australia now. So we're doing our first show for Australia. We have 94.5 regional. We just need to like take that next bit. We're so close to national, and then it's just going to be great from there. And we're almost at medium level pretty much everywhere. And then at that point, we can pretty much just go large. How much would that cost? I see big, huge. What if we went up 2 steps to huge? We're doing advertising and it's internet based. That's $1 million. Okay. So that's a lot. I'll have to think about that because that's something that we'd have to like save for. At least with the way this is now, we don't have to save for too much because we're making so much money on the shows. Not really a huge deal. All right. Tank versus Goodridge. All right. Dennis Stoynik has been offered a contract. Takashi Sugiura signed with Pancrase. Shit. Did I decide not to get him? Fuck, I didn't know. I feel like I could have kept him, damn it. Stoynik. He's one of our top 10 fighters. Well, he's going to get pounded to the ground here soon, but I'll at least overpay for him. Sugiura would have been nice to overpay for, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. What does the rival bid for him look like? 1,700, 2.5. Okay, so we move that to 0.5. We'll give you 4,000, and you got 12s across the board. I'm going to give you 17. And you got 425. You know what? I'm going to give you 2,500 signing bonus. We got the money. There you go. So we're the only one he's considering right now. That's good. I guess we'll see what happens after this when it comes to how that goes. All right. Prelims. All right. We pretty much just zipped through the prelims, so we'll do that. All right. Stephen Powling, Ryan Diaz. I think Powling he just came back. That's right. He left for UFC. He just came back this year. Lost to Matt Lee. He's facing Ryan Diaz, who's also he wasn't a UFC guy, but he's been 2-2. He's done okay for himself. So we'll have that. We can skip to the end with that. Ryan Diaz getting the win. Paling really not showing his skills here. Diaz giving a name check. All his fans and supporters I'd like to fight next. He wants to face Ashley Grimshaw. Well, that's a jump. Giza Coleman and Brad Kohler. Oh, man. The big boy and Scuff Kurt Angle going at it. What do we got with him? He's coming off of a loss. He's been kind of iffy for a while. And I believe Scuff Kurt Angle's the same way. He's coming off 2 straight losses. In fact, he's only had 1 win in the last 4 years. He's only had 1 win in the last 4 years. In fact, it's been a year since he last won. Oh, man, but he beat Giza Coleman. There you go. Holy shit. Brad Kohler with the win. He's a name checked, everyone. Shows respect. Dr. Kit Cope, Masatoshi Abe. All right, Kit Cope, I think, is coming off a loss to... No, he actually beat Greg McIntyre. But he's been iffy. Masatoshi Abe, I think... Yeah, he's coming off of a win, too. Both these guys got a win, but they haven't had a lot of momentum going there. Abe beating Kit Cope. There you go. For the longest time, his little T-Rex arms had gotten himself a lot of losses, but he's starting to turn things around. And, all right, go ahead and do that. Lee Hasdell, Drew Montgomery. Let's see here. Hasdell's been kind of back and forth right now. Coming off of a loss. Montgomery's coming off of a win in his debut. And Lee Hasdell beating Montgomery. All right, so we're just never going to have anyone with any true... We're not going to have a lot of people with any true momentum here. Rich Franklin and Phil Baroni. Franklin's this is technically his okay, so this is technically his debut, quote unquote, in the database. And Baroni's coming off a loss to Marquardt. He had a series of losses in Pancrase. He came back and he did okay. Losing to Marquardt's not really too bad. And yeah, he beats Rich Franklin. That sounds about right. So maybe another fight for Phil Baroni and I could put him in there as a potential top 10 guy. What is he fighting at? 185? I think that's middleweight. Might be light heavyweight. Yeah, because Rich Franklin's fighting at 205. Nick Diaz in his debut here against Steve Berger. Coming off of a couple of losses here against Clark and Goulet. That's probably not too good. Nick Diaz getting the win there. Unanimous decision 5 minutes into round 2. Go ahead and move on. Shows respect. Thanks to sponsors. Doesn't say too much more. Jonathan Goulet and Joe Camacho. Goulet coming off of a win against Steve Berger. Much like Nick Diaz did. And Joe Camacho coming off a win against Kenneth Alexander. But he hasn't had too many. Neither one of these guys have had a lot of wins too recently. Jonathan Goulet getting the win over Camacho. Name checks everyone. Spread the sponsors, supporters. Goulet shows respect to his opponent. All right. Jason Mayhem Miller and Jerry Bolander. Let's see. Mayhem coming off a loss to Yuki Sasuke at Pancrase. In fact, they cut him pretty quickly over at Pancrase. So he's coming back off of getting kicked out of Pancrase. And Jerry Bolander made his debut this summer with us after repeatedly getting kicked from UFC and Pride. And we've got Jason Miller with the win. There you go. And we're getting towards the end of the prelim fights here. Jason Miller, let me see here. Did he come off a win? He came off a loss. Okay. And that's actually his first win in Revolution. The people he lost to, Jesus Christ, man. I expect him to do a little bit better, but nonetheless, there you go. Gets a win, shows respect, praises his skill and toughness. And the main event of the prelims, Takashi Sugiura, who is on his way out the door to Pancrase after a win over Mike Bork, looks to continue that against Wesley Correa. Correa just had a loss against Drew Montgomery this past summer. See how that works out there. Carrera defeating Sugiura, unanimous decision, a decent fight. And Sugiura is off to Japan to fight Pancrase. Thanks everyone connected to his team. Sponsors, he has a lot of respect for Sugiura, praises his toughness. We are here at the main show now. John Lober and Daniel Gracie. I'll go ahead and start this now, just so I can take this time here. Lober is the number 4 ranked light heavyweight in Revolution. Just came off of a loss to Kara Parisian in the light heavyweight title fight. But he'll be looking to bounce back against Daniel Gracie. Gracie came off of a loss to Karl Malenko. Looking to bounce back as well. So one of these guys will be able to start bouncing back here. Good to see people are still leaving the company after 2 years. Yeah. Eventually it just becomes too much to like overpay somebody. So, you sometimes have to let people go. Or I just forget. That's probably the other part of that too. Well, we're already in round number 2. Gracie is said to have gotten the first round here. Gracie, not a big surprise that a Gracie's looking to take it to the ground, and of course he does exactly that. And I think he was taking most of the control on the bottom in the first round. So, oh shit, Lober takes him down. Look at that. Oh man, I think he was in north-south. That's what it looked like. Oh wait a minute, Lober, almost got the choke in. He's looking for it again, but doesn't make it happen. I think if Gracie won the first round, Lober definitely won the second. Well, they say Gracie might be 2018. I'm thinking it's 1919. Lober tried to get him. 1919, we have a majority draw. That means we're doing one final round. And of course, they're going to try to take it to the ground immediately. Gracie able to get it. Okay. Lober did pretty good there in the second round, though. He might be able to catch Gracie. That would definitely be something. By the way, this series and going through this has taught me there is a lot of Gracie. There are more Gracies than I thought that there was. There's a ridiculous amount of Gracies. That could go either way. They say definitely 10-9 in favor of Gracie. So this one might go to Daniel Gracie. Unanimous decision. There you go. Defeating John the Machine Lober. I think that's probably good enough to maybe bounce him out. I don't know here. We've got Renzo Gracie moving up. Alex Stiebling up. Lanogue's definitely going up. Marquardt's going up. Malenko's going up. All right. I think we've only had like one fight for Chael Sonnen, so we'll put him, I guess, for right now. Oops. For right now, we'll put him just above Chael Sonnen. I don't even know if I feel quite like doing that, just because Daniel Gracie, well, he lost to Malenko, so he's kind of coming back. But we'll put I'll put him down below here as a guy who will probably be into the top 10s very soon. Thanks to sponsors, all of his fans. Who'd like to fight next? He wants to face Rich Franklin, who already fought earlier, and he's kind of a no-namer, but who am I to tell him no? Brennan Kamaka, Nuri Shakir. Oh, my God. Oh, Shakir is ranked. And Brennan Kamaka is not, but he is a favorite here. He's coming off of 2 straight losses, but he's had a series of wins, most of them coming at local shows, so it doesn't really mean all that much. He's not been too successful when he's actually had a stage in front of him, as I'm seeing that. But we'll see what he can do. Facing Nuri Shakir. Shakir is the number 8 ranked middleweight in Revolution. Ugh. How is everybody doing today? I've had a few days off. That's been interesting. Had some family in town. They came in from Florida, so that was kind of nice. Able to kind of hang out with my cousins. I hadn't hung out with them in like, trying to think, 4 years, I think, when I was down there for when I was down in Florida for WrestleMania 33. So yeah, it's been like 4 years. So it was kind of nice seeing them. I got compliments from my family on my house because most of my family hadn't been there since I actually moved in. So that's kind of nice. Except I have a dining room area. It's very small, and I don't have I really don't have anything there right now. I was looking at getting a dining room table. Like, it'd have to be kind of a small one that I can fold down. So I'll have to look into that. I also would like a bookshelf in this office because I have a lot of DVDs and video games I'd like to put away and put on shelves, but I can't really do that yet. And also, my sister's husband decided to... Oh, there you go. Brennan Kamaka getting the win. Holy shit. I'll take it. You know what? I'll keep Shakir in there because goddamn, do we need 10 guys right now. But Brennan Kamaka will go up there until I find a reason not to put him up there. So there we go. Go ahead and move that over here. Kamaka praises his team at the Alliance, his various supporters, fans. He says he allows respect for Shakir and praises his toughness. Sean O'Connell, Nate Marquardt. It looks like O'Connell isn't ranked, so he's looking to possibly get ranked against the number 7 light heavyweight, Nate Marquardt. So, looks pretty close between them. We'll start the timer to let it do its thing real quick. Okay, so he's had a couple of wins, but he lost to Crow Cop. That's nothing. Oh, yeah, that was the famous 13-second knockout that Crow Cop had. It was Sean O'Connell that he killed. Speaking of, they're already down on the ground. Marquardt is coming off a win against Phil Baroni. Although he's been kind of back and forth depending on how things go. A lot of submissions, it seems to be, they're trying to do in round 1. I think Marquardt will try to take him right back down. Yep. Immediately tries to take him down. Kimura got it. Jesus. All right. O'Connell couldn't wrestle his way out of that? Jesus. All right. Well, I guess we're not putting Sean O'Connell up there as a possible contender. Marquardt getting a win. I don't know if I want to put him up right this second because he faced a guy who's technically unranked, but thanks his team, his sponsors. Tough fight. Show of respect to Sean O'Connell. He kind of mogged him, honestly. Andre the Chief Roberts. It's getting to be something to try to find guys for him, but you know what? It's sort of happening. He had a very quick stint in Pride, and then he originally was with us, and then Pride took him away, and then he came back to us, and then Pride took him away again, and he had a one fight stint before they tossed him out, or we signed him away. I can't remember, but either way. Andre Roberts is back. hopefully to maybe get his win back here against This Is It Chief. You know what? You say that, and he might actually retire here very soon. considering he's 37. And Octavio's got 2 straight wins. Is he on the... He's got to be on the... No, okay, he's a contender right now. I didn't officially put him as a guy. You know what? If he beats Andre Roberts, even though Andre Roberts isn't on the deal here, I think I'd probably put Octavio and Paul Buentel a spot. But he's trying to submit him. He's trying to submit him, though. I think Andre Roberts wants back into this. Oh, my God. Poor Pedro Octavio got so close to getting back into the top 10. But Roberts may just end up getting him. That's really something. Is this just going to be 2 rounds of Andre Roberts just mogging Octavio? See, there you go, Andre. This is we'll get you some guys to make you feel successful. Don't worry. We'll get you paid, buddy. We'll let you feel some success here. You just got to stop fucking leaving. Oh, is he already blown up? I mean, 6'2", 340 pounds. We're towards the end of the second round. That seems to sound about right, that he's probably blown up already. God forbid if he doesn't end it here. I don't know. He's still kind of smothering him. I think he might have gotten him on that one as well. Let's see here. Consulting him. And 2018 for Andre the Chief Roberts. God damn. Poor Pedro Octavio got so close to the top 10, only to get mugged by Andre Roberts for 2 rounds and come right back. So technically, he's had 3 straight wins in Revolution. Now, they were to Tim Lajic and Bob Schreiber, so they're not exactly good wins. But nonetheless, in fact, his only losses in Revolution, at least, were to Royce Alger early on and Valentin Overeem. So maybe he should stay here. He seems to be fairly successful here. Thanks everyone on his team helping to prepare. He asked who we'd like to fight next. He wants Moise Rimbon. Rimbon. Oh, he's not even ranked anymore. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Just with just the power gap that's going on in the heavyweight division, it sounds about right that he's not there. Hideo Takoro, Barrett Yoshida. This is going to be, I think, a pretty big lightweight match here. See, Barrett Yoshida's not on the top 10 anymore. Hideo Takoro, though, however, is the number 7 ranked, the number 7 contender, the lightweight title. It looks like the loss to James Jones set him back, although he's been on a bit of a winning streak right now, which is probably why he's still in the top 10. Barrett Yoshida, on the other hand, coming off of 3 straight losses to Jeff Curran, Fabio Melo, and Tomohiko Hori. So really started going down, down, and down. So he has been on quite the slide. Looking to come back here using Hideo Takoro as the guy, although he's coming in as a bit of an underdog, 200-point underdog. Takoro trying to make it happen. Thought you almost said Royce Gracie. No. I think I don't have Royce Gracie. I think Royce Gracie left. We have all the other Gracies that no one cares about. We have like 5 Gracies. None of them are the one that people give 2 shits about. Let's see here. Yoshida seems like he's doing okay. This might be the way to come back here. I don't know if I want to immediately put him in as a possible lightweight title contender. But beating Takoro will do well if he can win this fight here, but Yoshida can kind of get back in the good graces if he can start turning things around. Doesn't seem to make too much happen. By the way, there's a lot of I guess there's not a lot of stuff, but like there's a lot of things that I feel like I need to do with his house. But like first and foremost is possibly get a vacuum. Thankfully, because I have hardwood floors, it's not too much of a problem because I got a broom and dustpan, obviously. I've had that for months here, but it makes it a little bit nicer when I can just get like a vacuum that does it much, much better. And I got a mop, but yeah. 2018 Yoshida, 2018 Takoro, 2018 Takoro. It's a split decision. We're not going to a third round. Hideo Takoro is going to keep himself going here. And Barrett Yoshida is going to continue his slide. Damn. Barrett Yoshida's on his way to the prelims. Thanks all of his supporters. He says he has a lot of respect for Yoshida, praises his toughness. Justin Martin versus Alex Stiebling. Two guys looking to challenge for the light heavyweight title. Justin Martin, the #1 contender to the RFC light heavyweight championship. Alex Stiebling, #5. So needless to say, I believe the man who wins this, I think, will be very much the next guy in line to challenge whoever becomes the light heavyweight champion from the fight between Karo Parisian and Dave Monet. Now, Justin Martin's, I think, held it for a little bit, and this is sort of his last big test before he gets a title fight. I don't think he's had an official title fight yet. Okay, no, that was WEC. So yeah, he won the WEC light heavyweight title. At one point, he was the UFC light heavyweight champion. Now he's here, and he's ready to challenge for the RFC light heavyweight championship. Stiebling coming off a loss to Renzo Gracie, but hey, beating the #1 contender. I wonder why I gave this fight, and I'm thinking a lot of it probably had to do with probably some bad blood. It was probably like a rivalry between them. That's probably why I did this, and it just so happened to be two ranked guys who could fight for the title. I'm assuming Stiebling's actually kind of a heavy favorite. I thought Martin would be able to do this, but Stiebling's a bit of a heavy favorite. Can you imagine coming off of a loss to win a fight to become the next guy in line for the light heavyweight title? This guy, the Brazilian killer, could very well be within a minute and a half, under 2 minutes away from being the next guy in line to the light heavyweight title. We'll see if it happens. Final minute of the round. Stiebling, I think, might be continuing to do it here. Time expires. They say it's Stiebling. They say 2018 Stiebling. Let's see what happens. Official scores. All three judges, 2018. Alex Stiebling beats the #1 contender, Justin Martin. And he's going to get tossed on down. And my God, let's go ahead and make this official as we move here. Justin Martin moved out of it. Alex Stiebling. Actually, yeah. You know what? He beat the #1 contender. He is the #1 contender. We'll throw that green on here. He is owed a fight against the winner of Dave Monet and Lance Gibson. Justin Martin. Oh, man. So, Stiebling lost to Renzo Gracie? Yeah. So, I think I want to put Justin... I might just switch them. I might just very well do that. I'll just have him take Stiebling's place, and Stiebling will take his place. And I think it'll work out well that way. And there you go. Alex Stiebling is the next guy in line for the light heavyweight title. Will he face Karo Parisian, or will he face Dave Monet? We'll find out. Thanks everyone on the team helping to prepare, and his sponsors. He says he a lot of respect for Justin Martin, praises his toughness. Modi Hornstein, Jonathan Ivey. Oh man, we got a drunk uncle fight coming up. Modi Hornstein coming off of, let's see, this is WEC. Okay, so we haven't booked him that much since he was officially signed. We booked him back in March. He had a loss, so not much going on here, honestly. Jonathan Ivey, I think, is the same way, if I had to be honest. He did, no, that's WEC as well. So yeah, he's, okay, poor Jonathan Ivey was starting to get something going here in the heavyweight division, and then he just got smashed by Big Nog and Fedor. That poor guy. Oh yeah, that's right. He actually did get a heavyweight title fight. So this really doesn't mean too much. I can kind of skip through here because no matter who wins. Oh shit, Jonathan. Oh my God, Jonathan Ivey got a Kimura in. By the way, Jonathan Ivey doesn't look like a dude who is a submission fighter. But nonetheless, Jonathan Ivey getting the win against Modi Hornstein. Honestly, oh man, he might do as a low. Oh my God, holy shit! I just realized that I did not even. I had just simmed through that whole thing, and had the whole ranking page up there. Jesus Christ! So yeah, Hornstein's been kind of back and forth. I haven't booked him since March. And Jonathan Ivey, as you can see, had a couple good wins there originally, and then just got destroyed when Big Nog won the heavyweight title, and then by Fedor. But he's starting to make a comeback. So you know what? I'm thinking I'll put his name here as a possible contender. So when we start having the bottom half of the heavyweight division start falling out in place of Crow Cop and Rutan and Couture and all that, then Ivy could take like the 8, 9, or 10 spot. You know, there's always room for him. There's not a lot of room for many people once some of these guys shuffle on up there, but you know, they'll be there. Thanks all his supporters for backing him. His sponsors, friends, family, supporters, gives a show of respect to his opponents. All right, James Jones, Shirichiro Katsumura. And Katsumura, I think, has been pretty good thus far. James Jones is the number 6 contender to the lightweight title. I think he just came off. No, he's got 2 straight wins. He beat Junji Ikoma and Hideo Tokoro, who just got a win, which is why he's above him on the rankings. So this could possibly be a guy who could be challenging for the lightweight title here soon. Katsumura might have a little something to say about that. Came off a win against Gerald Strubbant. He lost to Hideo Tokoro, which is why he isn't on the top 10. But nonetheless, he's been fairly successful. 3 wins in his last 4 fights. So definitely got a shot at getting into the top 10. We'll have to see here. But ooh, Mari Yamasaki, the referee. I'm thinking if James Jones gets this win here, he might have to possibly get himself a title match. I think a title fight might be in James Jones's future. We'll see. He's able to take him to the ground pretty well. I'm liking how things are going. He keeps dragging him down to the floor. Katsumura doesn't want anything to do with James Jones on the ground. And Jones taps him out in under 3.5 minutes. James Jones, man. I'm really hesitant to put him above Jeff Curran. Or Seth DeKoon or Imaizumi. But James Jones might need... I wonder if I can put like a... I wonder if there's a color coding I could put for a guy who should definitely have a number 1 contender fight. Because James Jones has been winning too much right now to not give him a shot here. And he's beaten some names. He's beaten some names of guys who definitely deserve it. Let's see here. I forget how Fabio Melo has done. So you know what? I might move Melo down. I'll move Curran up because Curran's done pretty well. Actually, no, Jeff Curran. You know what? I'll put him above Curran. But I think he should probably get a title fight as well. Possibly. I'll at least put him in green so I recognize that he needs to be in the title picture. That's usually how I can determine who exactly is going to be there. All right. Gives a name check to everyone on his team. He names a local club, and he's going to be heading there for a post-victory party. He's a charismatic talker and knows how to sell himself. We are here for the semi-main, or what they call the co-main. It is Karo Parisyan versus Dave Menne for the lightweight title. So James Jones might be fighting one of these guys here very soon. It looks like it mostly will be Parisyan. He's coming in a pretty big favorite here. Menne ignores the touch of the gloves. That's probably not a good idea for Dave Menne here. He's only just barely getting. I don't think I'd like to. I'm trying to see here. Where is Menne? Oh no, this is the light heavyweight title. Jesus Christ! I was sitting here thinking about the lightweight division. No, Parisyan. This is the light heavyweight title. Jesus. Yeah, Alex Stiebling. That's the guy who's going to be challenging one of these two guys. Menne, I think, has probably done pretty well from something. He's not done great. But then again, the guys he lost to are no slouches. And he beat Royce Gracie. Not a huge thing, but nonetheless, Parisyan coming off a couple nice wins here. Let's see. That was the whole first round. Second round, let's see. Manne's cut open. You know, I realized between Gary Goodridge and Tank Abbott, neither one of those guys are actually on the rankings. So we still have two guys who could probably take over the top 10. Jesus. Nonetheless here, this is a title fight, so this could go 5 rounds. I think it'll go at least 4 unless it finishes. So they'll have this isn't even though this isn't the main event, they'll still have to go a couple extra rounds here. Let's see here, coming together and strike. It's back either way. 10-9 to Parisyan. Parisyan had 2018. Round 3. I'm wondering if I should. I feel like at this point, I probably don't even need to change the length of rounds, but it'd be interesting because I considered doing 10-minute rounds. I think they have 7-minute rounds, but man, I got too many fat guys on here that are just gonna blow up. I already kind of like the idea of the decider round. That's kind of nice. Makes things go a little bit nicer too. That way you're not having to look through 3 whole rounds of nothingness before you can finally get that together. How's it going, Mark? Hello. Just about to the end of this event here. Menne 10-9. Could tie it up here in round 4. That's not a good idea. Manne's going to have to fight pretty hard if he wants to take this to a deciding round. He's doing it. He seems to be doing it. If he can trip him, that'll be even better. If he can get him down. Although Parisyan is a judo guy, so it's going to be hard. He's trying. He's trying hard. He's trying hard to get him down, but that could give him the round if he can make it happen. I think he just sort of stopped now. Oh, this is going to be close. I think this is leaning towards Parisyan right now, but Menne could do it. I think they said Parisyan's out of gas. This could go either way. This could be 38-38. I'm going to stop the timer here. We're going to see. Is this title fight decided yet or not? Giving the official scores. We got a 38-38. A 39-7 Parisian. 38-38. We are going to the 5th and final round. In a majority draw, we have one more round. What did that say? Looked like it was annually. Okay. So here we go. 5th and final round. Parisian is exhausted. Manet has been looking for some takedowns. Not able to make it happen. He is a pretty decent underdog. A plus 380 right now. Caught to the knee of the side. Drops down. He got him. He got him this time. He is the wrestler. We'll see if he can make some work of him here in the last minute. That's the end of the fight. We'll see here. Official scores 48-47 Manet, 48-47 Parisian. Our winner and champion by split decision, 48-47 Manet. Dave Manet. I did not think it was going to happen, but Dave Manet managed in an extremely tough fight to become the new RFC light heavyweight champion. I got to tell you, I did not think that was going to happen. He was a pretty big underdog coming into this, and I don't think even during our early days he was officially a champion. So even at the time where the competition is as stiff as it has been, for him to come in and become the new light heavyweight champion is very exciting. He tried a lot of takedowns. He finally got one in. Enjoy your streams. You catch the replays instead of live. I understand. I always try to stamp it in a way so I think that's actually one of my favorite thing about, what is it, chapters is what they call it, is now I could just put a little thing in the description to for the people who obviously don't want to sit through 2 hours of bullshit. But you made the Afghanic mods. Well, thank you. I appreciate the Afghanic mods. It's been nice. And I look forward to more. I look forward to more craziness. I can't wait until next month when we get our next round of guys in, and we'll start pushing out some more events and probably some more promotion stuff there. And I actually, funny enough that you mentioned it, I was just sitting here talking about how there's no Afghanic for WMMA, and I thought once I get bored of the real life stuff, I should try to make something like Afghanic, but for WMMA. Let's see here. Play-by-play. He praises his team and sponsors and fans. He holds the title aloft, celebrates being the new champion, warns that he is intending to have a very long reign. God damn. Give me just a moment here. Sorry, I'm taking a look at something. It's pretty okay. I've just Sorry, I'm just looking at something just to make sure. There we go. Sorry, I was looking at some stuff. Let's see here. Main event time. Seeing something similar. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, I think there's like a Dawn of MMA thing, but I think that still technically has real world guys. Maybe. I guess I haven't looked at it. Can you imagine though the idea of like MMA being a thing in like the 20s and 30s? That would be insanity. Maybe I should do that. Maybe at some point I should do that once I get bored of using Tank Abbott fighting. Speaking of, we are at the main event. Tank Abbott taking on Gary Goodridge for the battle of who's going to be one of the better guys at the bottom of the heavyweight division. I guess we'll watch it because it is the main event, so why not? Even though I think that's fairly inconsequential, to be completely honest. Well, Tank's coming off of a couple of wins at Pancrase. Okay, so I I absolutely stole Tank Abbott away from Pancrase. He had 3 out of the 4 wins there. He's undefeated in Revolution. He's a former champion looking to get right back into it. Gary Goodridge, I think he was cut from UFC after enough losses, but he's been coming back here. He had a loss to Fedor, but once again, it's Fedor and it's 2002, so not too much can be blamed here on Gary Goodridge. But Tank Abbott coming back into it'll be interesting to see if he hangs around long enough to face guys like Fedor and Big Nog and Frank Mir and Crow Cop. There's a lot of guys I'm excited to possibly put Tank Abbott up there with. Never mind. Knocked down by the shot. Tank's getting destroyed, and Gary Goodridge just knocks his ass out. 449 into round number 1. Well, sorry, Tank. He came in with a negative 350 betting line, though, too, so he's a pretty good favorite for that. But Gary Goodridge just knocked his ass out. Good God. Well, Gary Goodridge ready to start turning things around, it looks like. All right, there you go. I'm a little hesitant to put him up there right now just because he's been kind of iffy. We'll see. Thanks his sponsors, his friends, family, supporters. Gives a show of respect to his opponent. Critical rating is good. I think as long as it's above 60, that's good. Yep. And commercial rating's very good too. In fact, the mid-level national, all we really need is at least a 45. So we're doing good there. Gates 114 grand. Let's see here. Broadcast team is still good. How much money do we make? 3.2. God damn, we're so close. We're so close to national. I think we're literally at like 99% now. We got to be right there. But hey, this was our first show in I can't remember which one it was. Was it the Australia? Because I think it's Asia and Asia and Africa. I think it was Australia. 5.2%. All right, here. So yeah, we got the $1,000 bonuses here. Knockout of the night and fight in the night going to Goodridge. James Jones getting submission. I think he was the only one. Yeah. So well, Jonathan Ivey did get the Kimura. You know what? I'll give it to James Jones. He did. You know what? I got to give it to both of them. I'm going to give it to both of them. It only makes sense. So we'll go ahead and do that. Both of them will get a submission there. 498,000. Even after paying Gary Goodridge 29 grand, Tank Abbott 20 grand. Holy Jesus, the amount of money that we made. Made nearly $500,000. Just like that. Holy shit. All right, I'll take that. Oh my God. Okay. Well, WEC is getting a lot of guys who are already. Yeah, WEC is getting a lot of our guys. That's not going to be good once we hit national. I think once we hit national, we're really going to have to lock some of these guys down. Oh, 97. Well, we still got just a little ways left, but hey, we got strong mid-level regional in Japan and Canada and in Europe. That's pretty good. Like I said, 5.2 in Australia, just like that. Went from nothing to there you go. So a bunch of WEC stuff. Who cares? Yeah, it's not like we can block them from that. We just got to make sure to book these guys. Oh, they're gonna try to use Nogueira. Well, suck a dick, because I'm not ever gonna let you actually use them. Ooh. We need to keep all of our middleweights. We need to keep every last middleweight. Hang on. I'm going to get rid of some of these WEC things, honestly. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. All right. WEC stuff gone. Alex Stiebling has a medium hand injury. So let me see here. Office should show absence, maybe. Alex Stiebling, 4 months. Oh man, became the #1 contender, but broke his fucking hand, which means it's gonna be a little while before he challenges for that belt. Luckily, there's some other guys there. Yeah, we're definitely gonna make sure here. Oh, first off, Dennis Stoynik. Let's see what the rival bid looks like. Oh, let me see here. Mine's the only one I'm seriously considering. Cool. Well, I'm not even going to worry about that then. Christophe Mado signed. Dave Manet, of course, he's going to get signed. We're not just going to let him leave. No one wants him? Come on, man. He's the light heavyweight champion now. I mean, but if this is all it takes, you know what? Just to sweeten the pot, let's give him $1,000. Let's give him $1,000. But if no one wants him, I'm not really gonna try to break the bank for him right now. You know. Kit Cope, you know what? Let's keep him around. Low level regional, but he's been a nice cheap little guy. I don't think he was quite one of our originals, but he was definitely there in the early days. Yeah. There you go. Nuri Shakir. What, did he just lose? Yeah, he did. He came off 3 straight losses. No, you know what? We'll keep him. Even if he's sent down to the preliminaries, I'll keep him. These guys, they don't even want some of these guys. Sagira left. Pancrase really wants Gary Goodridge. All right, what do you got? 12-6. Didn't I just pay him like 29? You know what? Didn't I just throw like 29 grand at him? I mean, that's fine. I'll throw some extra money his way. We just made $500,000. I'm not really too concerned. +5. Well, +7.5. You got 12. I got 20. It'd be kind of funny if I can actually negotiate him down because of this. Okay. I'm starting to see here. All right. 25,000. How about that? Man. Okay. So I'm thinking this is probably where I'll go back to offering him 29 grand. How about that? All right. I'm pretty sure I just gave him 29 grand. So I'll keep that there. Hey, let me give you this anytime. I'm really not even offering him anything more. I'm just sort of like shaking the contract he already signed in his face. I'm just like, hey, you want this? You want to keep this going? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Pancrase and UFC want Jermaine Andre. So this is going to be a little bit harder. He just lost to Lance Gibson back in August, but he's been doing pretty okay. And I think he's going to cost a lot less money. So I'm not too concerned. 14, 2, 5, and 12. Okay. So 5, 35, and 17. $350. How about 2,500? There you go. I wonder if I could do that. I wonder if I can give somebody like 10 grand, which is like more than they would make in like 5 fights, but still pay them like garbage. Just do like the little one-time off deal. Probably would work. Probably would work better. That's all right. We'll get to the next week here. Rival bid. I'm the only one he's considering. Rival bid. I'm the only one he's considering. Listen, this is sort of like NBA teams having to. Oh, recently been sidelined. Wait, is he signed? Oh, he is signed. Okay, I was like, is Alistair Overeem around? Yeah, he's still got a contract. I was real happy for a second I was going to get Alistair Overeem. I dashed immediately. I think we can start building for 53. I still don't think we have the fight we were going to have here. Yamaguchi was going to face Isao Hirose, and he's not around yet. That's still just a few days out. How much longer? 12 days. Okay, yeah. So we're really cutting it close on Hirose. But we can probably add some more fights. Oh god, that's a lot of okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna figure out who's gonna be in this Grand Prix because we're doing a one-night tournament immediately. How much longer until Frank Mir's back? How about that? It doesn't even show Frank Mir. Did I already put him in a fight? No. Where is he? Where was he? Frank Mir's not. Why is Frank Mir not here? Am I insane? What happened? Where is my heavyweight champion? Is he? Oh, god damn it with WEC. That's such bullshit fighting him. God damn it. Fucking WEC. God damn it. All right. Well, then that means we definitely have to start throwing some dudes on to the Grand Prix immediately so that they don't sign them. Big Nog is definitely going to be in it. Congo. Congo's definitely going to be in it. I'm trying to see, is there a way to... Let me see here. What if I add fights and I can see who would be good? All right, so Nogueira, Congo. Severn and Teligman. All right. So Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, Chet Congo, Dan Severn, Tra Teligman. And just like that, we have like 4 of our top 10 guys. That's for sure. Let's see here. RFC Grand Prix 2002. Grazend Grand Prix 2002. So we'll add that. Oh, god damn it. How much time? All right, you know what? Trata Leagueman, Czech Congo. The rest will be announced later. How about that? Yep. All right. They need to be booked. We need them booked. Absences. Let me look at the heavyweights. Boss Rutan's got 26 days. We're kind of cutting it there. Fedor's back in 12. So Fedor for sure. Krokop's back in 5. Krokop's going to be in. They got Fedor, Krokop. Couture's not going to make it. Tank Abbott's got 3 months left. He's not going to make it. So if I look at this, Gary Goodridge is 47 days. Boss has 26. So I think we're going to do him. Krokop has 12. Fedor has 12. And Krokop has 5. So we need one more dude. And it can't be Couture. It can't be Abbott. Royce Alger could be the guy. Tim Lajic. Buentello's got 5 days left. I think those are maybe my best options. Sutton's not a good option. Nowak's not a good option. Rimbon's he's a maybe. He lost to Czech Congo pretty quickly though. Looking at the guys he's been with. Baroni, Buentello. I'm thinking Alger or Buentello. Let me look at Royce Alger here. He is our number 5 guy. He's come up with a couple of losses right now. Where's Paul Buentello at? He's done a little bit better for himself. He hasn't really faced any stiff competition though. Trataligman, he lost to him. It was the unanimous decision. He beat. You know what? I think with his wins, he's got a lot of wins over Alger, even though they were a couple of years ago. I think Buentello is going to have to do it. I think we're going to put Buentello in there. Unfortunately, we won't have some of the guys I really want, like Abbott or Couture. Or, no, we'll have Crow Cop. We won't have Boss. I mean, we could have Boss. 26 days isn't that. We're still a little ways away. 26 days, we could still do Boss Rutan. We can still do Boss Rutan. I'm thinking we might do that. So, we do... Oh, God, now I'm trying to remember. The next 4 guys, looking at the absences in the heavyweight: Boss Rutan, Fedor, Crow Cop. Okay, were those the 3 guys for sure? Were those the guys I was looking at? Okay. And then Paul Buentello. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be how it is. Okay, I can deal with that. But we're going to need to fill out the rest of the card here with guys who will not be in there. Leopoldo, Welich, Yokoi. Let me see here. These are both preliminary card guys. Do we have any main card guys? No. Like I said, there's a real key difference between the 2 sides of the heavyweight division. But I'll go ahead and throw that in there. Man, we don't even have more mid-level regional guys. Jesus Christ. All right. Chael. Should we put Chael on the main card? We could find someone decent for him to fight, right? He faced Ryan Gracie already. Oh, he just faced Ryan Gracie. Jesus. I want... There's not a lot of guys that Chael wouldn't kill, basically. Trent Jenkins, but... that just wouldn't be good, I think. You know what? Benji Radic needed a guy to face. I think Chael would be the guy. How about that? We got Brandon Vera, who was injured, so we can get him an actual fight then. Maybe, I don't know. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. This might even be a prelim. Fuck it. Make that a prelim. Middleweight. Carlos Newton's facing Sean Shirk ASAP. When's Sean Shirk coming back? When is Sean Shirk coming back? Oh, is he? Oh no, he's got a fight, doesn't he? I hate the WEC right now. I really do. I really wish all of these guys were available. I hate you. All right, well, you know what? We can still get Newton to fight then. You can probably do a main event. He's in line for the belt. Is there a middleweight guy for him to fight? Someone who's pretty big? Not really. Clementi. I mean, I guess he could fight Clementi maybe, but that's still such a long ways out. Is there a better middleweight for him to fight at some point? Kunioku maybe? I'm running out of time, honestly. Maybe I could do a to be announced. We'll put that in there as a possible yeah. It's like, hey, here's our top 2 fights in like 5 weeks. They'll be here eventually. At some point, there will be guys to fight. At this point, Clementi, Mitsuoka, I could maybe do that. They're both preliminary card guys, but you know what? I could just throw that on there. You know what? Grimshaw's had some challenges, hasn't he? J.R. Palmer, who is around. So I think that's what we're definitely going to do. Ashley Grimshaw, J.R. Palmer. These guys, that's fine. Inducement, perfect. I think Little Nog's not really... Yeah, he's an unknown, so he can go below all that. Catchweight fight's a possibility. But, you know what? I think I might actually put them down below this, too. Because Little Nog's a nobody right now, so... Alright. Lightweight division has quite a few guys here. Let me see. A lot of mid-level regional. Alright, Ryan Bowe. Matt Lee. Hey, you know what? That works. Let's do that. Andy Wang, Brian. Okay, let me see here. Did I just do no? Okay, so both those dudes didn't have anybody, right? Ryan Bowe, and Matt Lee. I don't think Bowe had anybody. Andy Wang doesn't have anybody to fight. Garrity Din Thomas. I'm just looking at these guys right now. No one really around for an actual fight here. Barrett Yoshida and Isao Hirose would be pretty good, but Barrett Yoshida just fought. We'll get at least the Jared Palmer Ashley Grimsaw thing out of the way. So none of these really mean much right now. So anybody else mid-level? Ryota Matsune. Junji Ikoma, we might give him a shot to get himself back in. Any other light heavyweights, middleweights, heavyweights? Nobody with any name value right now. Everyone's low-level regional. Hey, we have a mid-level regional, Trent Jenkins. Should we just give him a dude to just fuck up? Jan Pellerin? I mean, that's fairly close. He's a complete unknown, but you know what? That could be an opening fight. We'll go ahead and move that down. We literally only going to have one. We're just going to have one heavyweight fight. That's fine. Whatever. Prelims will be a lot nicer because we can just throw dudes together like a who gives a shit. That's a nice thing about prelims. Just put dudes together who can have fights. Those are both mid-level regional guys. They could probably have an actual... Well, that still says... it's all right. We'll put them on the prelims. Is Iwase been really screwing up? Oh, yeah, he has been. I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, he used to be pretty good for us, but no, not anymore. Michael Brightman. Let me see here. Taki Iwata. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. We'll throw that on there. Might find somebody else. All right. Andy Wang, Brian Garrity. How about Takayasu Hirono? There you go. Garrity, Thomas. Pretty close fight there between him and Kenneth Alexander. There we go. These two guys close? Not really. All right. So I think we're good there. Let's split this up just a little bit. So it doesn't feel like you're getting... There you go. Lightweight, middleweight, light heavyweight. All right, yeah, we just move on up. Perfect. All right, so we filled that out. That's not going to be the greatest, and we still need to fill out the last bits of the card here. But we have this one set, and we'll have this one set here soon. All right, when does Isao Hirose come back, and when does... Let me see here. Isao Hirose comes back in 12 days. Okay, so in Kunioku, whoops, and Kunioku is 5 days. All right, so we're going to go 5 days, and I think we're going to be able to take the next guys out. So one... let's see here. Nothing. Two. I see we're starting to have some women. That's good. Okay, so yeah, a bunch of dudes signing with WEC. Doesn't matter. I'm going to use them as soon as I possibly can. Fuck off. BJ Penzer. Oh, what? Fuck you. Wait a minute. You signed with WEC, but we're too small time for you? Suck my dick. I think WEC is actually smaller than us, right? Am I crazy? They're ranked number 6. We're ranked number 4. We're actually ranked higher than well, Smack Girls, whatever, but you'll sign with WEC, but you won't sign with us, where we actually have coverage everywhere. Eat my ass. Eat the entirety of my ass, BJ Penn. Ugh, all these guys. All right, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so extensions and everything else seems to be going okay. Seriously? We're literally almost national, but we're too small time. I can even afford 57 grand. You son of a bitch. I'll give you your 57 grand for your fucking shit fight. Ugh, hate them. You know what I should do before we... Okay, first off, let's do the 5 days. Make absolutely sure I get my 5 days in. All right, Monet signed, Kit Cope signed. Okay, so everyone's signed. Everyone is on the books. We've hit our 5 days, which means, number 1, I believe it's the Carlos Newton one. Yes, Kuyuma Kuni. Oh, shit. Should we just do this again? Oh, my God. He's a nobody, though. Kunioku, that feels like... When's Robbie Lawler coming back? He's another dude. I bet you he's got a WEC fight. That son of a bitch. Whatever. As long as he'll take it, that's fine. And we've got 7 days left. Okay. I believe we had one of our main card guys in here. We have Crocop and Paul Buentello. So Crocop, oh, Paul Buentello and Dan Severn. Okay, you know what? I'll do that one. We'll do that one. All right, Big Nog Crocop, Trataligman Crocop, or Congo Crocop. I'm thinking Congo Crocop. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Congo Crocop. Let's do that one. There you go. So we've got 2 of these fights set up. We've got 2 more left. One of them's going to be Fedor. The other's going to be... Shit. Is it Boss Rutan? Yeah. So Boss will probably... So I think we'll probably have Boss face Trataligman. Has Teligman faced Boss? No. And Big Nog will probably destroy Boss. That just happened in September. So yeah. Boss Rutan will face Trod Teligman, which means we are doing Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira versus Fedor Emelianenko. Shit, dude. Which means we could get Dan Severn versus Fedor Emelianenko. And possibly Boss Rutan versus Mirko Cro Cop. And Cro Cop will just annihilate him. Probably. I mean, we did do Cro Cop Fedor already. And that wasn't even a main event. All right, so we're set up for that. How many more days? 21 on Boss. And 7 on Fedor. So in 7 days, we'll have our main event here, and we'll have the third guy here. So we'll have to remember that on week 3. We're doing it. We're doing good. In fact, I mean, it's still a to be announced. I should just put the name here for Yamaguchi versus Hirose. But I'm going to wait. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, you know what? Let me get my calculator out. Because you know what? I have the money right now. 562. All right, we're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait 1 more week. I want to make sure we don't run completely out of money. But right before we do 52, I think we'll get the last 2 bits of places that we don't have coverage, because we should have the money for it. So we'll see if possibly Pride has anybody we can steal from, because we've got some money. So let's steal from Pride. Let's see here. Neil Barnes, Pancrase announce a show. Clean test for everybody, of course. We're only on the market. Matt Anderson. High level. You know what? High level regional. I can take high level regional. And at 2,600, a guy who could be on the main card. What does he fight at? He fights a heavyweight. So he's going to be on the lower end of heavyweights. But you know what? He's marketable. And I think marketable is good right now. 26. How about $5,000? 2.5. Let's do 5. He's getting 10s. I'll give him 17. 15. How about that? I want you to say this is the one I'm going to take no matter what. 650. Let's give him $4,000. We got enough. One of the 2 offers, excuse me. All right. You know what? Let's go up to 18s here. And you know what? 5,500 just to sweeten the pot even more. There you go. Let's steal him. Now I do the stealing. Now I do the rating. Motherfucker. Gan McGee, mid-level regional, main card heavyweight. I'm not too big on that. Matt Anderson, though, I could take, because he's been with us before. He's got some name value. Other than that, it looks like we're good. Bob Sapp's not on the market, right? Too small time. Eat my ass. Does that mean he's actually available for offers? I'm too small to. I just hate some of y'all. He was even with me. Same with BJ Penn. Both BJ Penn and Bob Sapp. Well, no, Sapp was going to be signed with me, but fuck you. Just. All right. Let's get moving along. Smack Girl, who gives a shit? I'm not doing a female division yet. Call me when Gina Carano shows up. Aaron Tuffle, Casey Noland. A lot of these people seem to be around, but you know what? I don't have the idea of doing that. Oh, that That poor woman got cut 3 fights in. There you go. Well, you know what? In a few years, when does she come in? That'll give me an idea of when I can bring back that women's title. 2006. So we're still 4 years away. That woman will be 25. She might actually just leave by that point. Who knows? Rich Flankins happened to face Daniel Gracie. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right. Matt Anderson. What has he got? He's seriously considering both. You know what? At 5,500, if you don't want that, that's fine. I'm not going to break the bank for him, though. That's fine. I'm not going to. I gave him what I felt was good, and that is what I'll do. I'm sort of waiting for it here. We're 7 days. I think we got to get to Saturday. And that's, let me see here. Oh, he did sign. There you go. All right, there you go. So we got Matt Anderson back. Very nice. WEC show. Fucking Sean Shirk was on that one. God damn it all. I don't think there was anything there. No. Let's see this. Brandon Vera's recovered. Frank Mir beat Patrick. So yeah, that sounds about right. Hey, how about I take him off my. Is it because I'm signed with him that he's telling me this? Okay, that's whatever. Or maybe it's the other dude. I don't know. I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. Did we hit our 7 days? Are they back, or do we need one more? Do we need one more day? Isao Hirose. He is here. That's fine. Take the inducement. You're not willing to fight him under any circumstance? All right. Fuck yourself. James Jones, this quickly, is going to get that fight. Is he on the same team as him or something? The Alliance. Oh, he is. All right. Well, you know what? Suck a dick. James Jones will get the fight. He's been doing well. He's willing to fight him. 3 straight wins. Let's see if he does it. He's never faced Mamoru Yamaguchi. I guess Hirose will go somewhere else. We'll put a fight over here for Hirose. How about that? We got a guy. We got a guy. He can face Din Thomas. How about that? We need some prelim fights before that. Yeah, Sao Hirose can go over there. And we can alter this show now. We've got Yamaguchi versus Jones. Well, I wasn't expecting to do this immediately, but here we are. Grand Prix time, by the way. Nogueira and Fedor, right? Yeah, Nogueira and Fedor. And then we are waiting on Boss Rutten for Trot Teligman. Boss has 14 days left. Yeah, they're part of the same team. I didn't realize that. So is Hirose just not going to, he's won enough for a title fight. I don't know what to do. You've won 5 straight fights. You're in line for a title fight. You have a title fight coming to you. You should fight. But if he's on the same team and you don't want to fight him, that's cool. I'll keep giving title shots to other people until Yamaguchi loses it, and then you can fight him. Motherfucker. All right. Which means I can take the fill out of James Jones's thing, because now he's got his fight etched in stone, basically. He's got a main event coming his way. How big is he, by the way? High level? Okay. Okay, so he can main event. I mean, Carlos Newton really could be there too, but you know what? We'll do the title fight. I think that'll work. All right, so we got one more dude for this. I think we can add other fights to this. All right, we've gotten that one, right? So we need More fights, I think, for the Grand Prix. Do we want to put Nogueira up there against somebody? Nogueira, it says losing streak. Has he lost 2 in a row? Whoops. Has he lost 2 in a row? He has. That's right. He lost to Sean. Okay, so you know what? He needs a good tune-up fight. Delson Heleno. I think that could do well. We need a tune-up fight for Nogueira. We'll put him up there. We got Din Thomas, who's going to be in his hometown. And lightweight, anybody? I don't see any names I'm willing to put up there right now. Any other heavyweights? I saw Royce Alger, Tim Lajic. Any higher up guys? Not really. Alger, though, could end up getting in there. Alger and Lajic. We just did that. Nowak. Rimbon. Christian Wellish. Don't we have some challenges? How about that? Lotta Congo, Frank Mir, Andre Roberts, Moise Rimbon, but I don't think Andre Roberts is going to be around at that point. He's still got 28 days. That's really cutting it. I don't think he's going to have enough time. Tim Lajic, Tom Erickson. Yeah, so we don't have Tom Erickson around. 42 days, so he's still a ways away. So, you know what? We'll give one of these. I think I'm thinking Rimbon, but that's Christian Wellish. Yeah, I think we need at least a mid-level regional guy, right? It feels like we should do that. Has Lajic and Nowak fought? No. You know what? We'll do that. How about that? There you go. So now all we need at this point is Boss Rutan to come back in 14 days, and we'll have till the end of the year done. Well, we can even do some prelims, right? We can do more prelims. Let's throw some prelims in there. You know what? I'll wait. Let's wait until we get towards the end of the month here. Especially here, because I want to see what UFC looks like. There's a lot to deal with once you get bigger. Holy shit. And especially now that you have to share your roster. Oh my God, there's a Pancrase show too? Holy shit. All right, we're going to be... Ooh, okay. There's some names. I see some names. Matt Lindland for the light heavyweights. Low-level national. So that's a dude we should probably grab. He's a name. We could use some names, especially in the light heavyweight division. How much we looking at? Looking at 5,300. I'm thinking 85. We can do 5%. We can add these up to 18. There we go. And I'll give him $5,000. How about that? You have a better offer? Really? All right. How about 9,500 and 7,500? That's still considered. That's probably the highest. Well, 5,300, 11,000. Oh, good Lord, man. That's still not enough for him, man. All right. 13,500. 20%. I'm going no higher. That is the max offer. That is what I'm maxing out at. Tito. I'll go hard for Tito, man. Not quite like that, but $5,000. 22. He's got a name. He's got a name to him. We're gonna bring him back. I'm gonna sweeten it just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. All right. I'm not gonna go completely insane, but I'm at least gonna I'm at least going to try here. Ian James Shaffa, we can get him back after he that's right. He was our lightweight champion. How much are you offering? 2,300? Try 65. How about that? 4 years. We just made $500,000 on one show. I really don't care at this point. Let's go hard in the paint. I'm wondering if that signing bonus actually would be a huge thing. 500, $3,000. There you go. We can get Ian James Shaffa back. How about that? All right. You know what? I'll double for Tito. $5,000. Actually, $12,000. There you go. I want to make sure you really feel like we are serious about getting you. Ray Cooper, wasn't he with us for a little bit? Yeah. Well, you know what? He was. Oh no, he does have an offer. Oh, Pancrase is trying to get him. Where's he at? Welterweight. So that'd be what? Middleweight? What is he? Mid-level regional. Yeah, we probably need some more guys who are known. I'll max out at 3,500. I'm not going to go insane for him though. Especially considering he just got cut, but he can at least draw some people in. 1,000. There you go. Let's see. Ooh, Mark Weir too. What is he? Mid-level regional. How's it going? It's going pretty good. I made a shitload of money on my last event. We still have a whole second event to go. It's been an hour and a half, and I'm busy forming all the rest of the cards for the rest of my year and trying to steal some people away. Mark Weir was with us. He lost to Ishikawa, but beat Trent Jenkins and beat Wes Gassaway. 1,500. Middleweight, mid-level regional, so he's going to fight middleweight. Who's considered the best fighter in this mod? I mean, it's real life, so probably right now, Fedor. I mean, he's considered, well, I mean, until he really started losing, Fedor is probably considered the best fighter in the world for the longest time. What are you offering? 12? All right, let's do 16. It's better with these dudes because, honestly, it doesn't take cranking it up to the nth degree to have them sign. Mid-level regional, lightweight, I think we're pretty okay for right now. I'm not gonna, I mean, he was cut. Let me see here. Is someone trying to get him? No? No one. Okay, so you know what? We can skimp on him. He's kind of a name, and we can skimp on him. So there you go. We can offer him pretty much the minimum right now. Jason Black, Bettendorf, low-level regional, welterweight guy, 900 a fight. You know what? I'll take it. We could use some more prelim guys, I think, and for less than $1,000, why not? We need some dudes. We could do. Ooh, Jake Shields, low-level regional. Okay, did it say he was cut or just contract negotiate? Okay, contract status. So they're probably trying to take him, right? They're probably trying to re-sign him. Yeah. 900. So this shouldn't be too bad. We can do $2,000, 5, 15. Here we go. Yeah, we'll just do an even grand. Whoops. 4 years, 10 fights. That's my typical offer. Yep, we'll do that. Who's my top fighter? Probably one of my 4 champions. So probably not Yamaguchi, Shirk, or Monet. So probably Frank Mir right now. Considering Carlos Newton lost, Alexander Franco Nogueira was my top guy. Then he lost the belt. Carlos Newton might be, but probably right now Frank Mir, considering he's my heavyweight champion. We'll see if it stays at that. Reggie Orr was. Did it say he was cut? It did say contract status, so they're trying to bring him back. What is low level regional middleweight? All right, I think we're okay. We got a lot of contracts coming out here. Week 3. Does that mean we're here at where we need for this? Is Boss back? Boss isn't back. He's got one more week, doesn't he? No. Okay. I thought we went forward another week. Jesus. Okay. So we're waiting for Boss. And okay. Other than that, we're pretty A-okay right now. So I guess we'll have to see what's going on here. Everyone's pretty much at the. Oh, I forgot about the Pancrase show too, which means there's probably more dudes to try to nab. Holy shit. Yuki Sasuke. It's a little bit harder. Oh, he's not affiliated with a team. Low level regional. Kerry Shaw. Boy, isn't he not just the most generic dude ever. Low-level regional in America, though. Submission fighter. Heavyweight. He's called the Meat Truck. The man is called the Meat Truck. He's signing with us immediately. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. You call yourself the Meat Truck, you're getting a deal. God damn. 12%. In the land of drunk uncles, we need a meat truck. Give that man a contract. Generic Caw, Kerry Shaw. The meat truck. Let's get him. Let's see here. Shudo. Blackout. Derek Noble looks like a nobody. USA Stars MMA. Pat Healy negotiations. He looks like he'd be pretty good. I won't worry about it right now. Okay. Ian James Shaffa. Let's see here. I'm the only one he's considering, so I'm not going to worry about that one. Jake Shields. I'm the only one he's considering, so I don't have to worry about that one. Mark Weir. He's considering both offers. I'm giving him $3,000. He's got $1,800. Yeah, I could do $35. How about that? Will that make you? There you go. An extra $500 a fight will tip you over. Matt Lindland. This is going to be a pain in my ass. I think I pretty much maxed out with Lindland, right? That's not going to change. I'll give him an extra $2,000. Maybe that'll make it sweeter. I pretty much maxed out with Ortiz too. Ray Cooper, it's probably, yeah, I'm the only one who's considering there. All right, let me look at Ortiz. He's considering both offers. I think I pretty much maxed out on Ortiz too. I'm not giving him another dime. I threw literally everything at him. That's it after this. Let's see. Pancrase offer to carry Shaw. I'm the only one he's considering. Lindland, Tito Ortiz. Okay, like I said, with those two guys, I'm maxed out. I gave him as much as I reasonably feel like, so that's everything I'm gonna do. Team Fry Severn. Oh God. Out of all people in this mod, the pro wrestler Takashi Sugiura visits the pro wrestler Dan Severn along with Don Fry. Well, Don Fry too, I think, was also. He was all Japan, wasn't he? I think besides just MMA, Don Fry wrestled in Japan. I want to say at least that much. I need to really get going. We're almost to the end of the month at the very least, so that's good. As I say, Fry wrestled in Japan, right? Ogawa beat you. Which one of these dudes did I want? Was it him? Is he on my short list? He is. That's a big dude. He's also with the team, so he's not gonna. Okay, so he's probably a dude I was looking at. When I made national, but I haven't made national yet, so don't really care. All right. Oh, and Pride's going to take him. Cool. Jake Shields assigned. Pennernias assigned. Ray Cooper assigned. So, Kerry Shaw, Jason Black, Mark Weary, and James Schaff. I'm not too worried about. That should come very quickly. Lindland and Ortiz is going to be really iffy. All right. How much money do I have? $535. GSP has not made his MMA debut yet, as far as I remember. When's he supposed to come? When's he supposed to be here? November 2003. So we're in October. So we still have 13 months before George St. Pierre shows up. And I'll probably forget until that point comes. So, all right. Saturday. We did the press conference, everything. All right, Jermaine Andre. Jermaine Andre didn't make weight. Oh my God, I think this is the first time we're actually having to deal with this. Oh, Tito didn't sign. Tito's in UFC. Well, that's fine. I threw a shitload at him. That's all right. Once I make national and I can make exclusive fighter deals, it's going to be so much easier. Jermaine Andre, let me see here. Click here to jump directly to the fighter weight screen. Should we fight him in light heavyweight then? Even after he came in 3 pounds over the weight, means his fight has now got to go ahead with hastily modified weight limits. All right, so we have to change him no matter what. We have to fight him at light heavyweight. Good job, asshole. All right, well, he's still fighting him at least, so that's a thing. All right, 5:30. Let me see what we got here. I forget. We need Asia and we need Africa. So we go here, none. We need medium Asia, medium Africa, advertising, internet based. 501-250. All right, so we are going to finally finish this up. 530, 846 minus 501-250. 29,596. All right, let's do it. So we come down to 29,596. Save it. Right? Yep. And then broadcasters. Revolution Sports. And we shall finally add Asia and Africa. And as of right now, that's pretty much where we're at. Go ahead and save that, and we're good. And just like that, we are covered across the entire world. Our popularity can now be shown everywhere. We might make national after this. We need what? 2.3%? Is that where we're at? We need 2.3%. And with Curran versus Latoel, with what I consider to not be the strongest card in the world, I don't know if that'll happen. It should happen by the end of the year. That Grand Prix and maybe even Yamaguchi Jones with Carlos Newton there in the co-main should help. So if we don't do it now, we'll probably do it. We'll definitely do it by the end of the year because that Grand Prix is going to be what brings in a lot. Let's see here. Ooh, Thomas Denny is at the... Okay. No one wants him, right? Yeah, no one wants him. 10 fights. There you go. All right. We still got at least Mark Lindland plus 3 guys who are definitely going to sign with us anyway. All right. We're at the end of the month. We're finally on the second show. Let's go. There's prelims. I'm going to skip past the prelims. Cole Escovita, Mitsuhisha, Sanabe. Go ahead, Escovita. I think Sanabe had like 3 losses in a row. Yeah, so that's going to be even worse for him. Cool. Del Hawkins, Gerald Streben. Let me see here. Jesus Christ, Hawkins. Okay. So there's really nothing here. And Streben beats him again. Del Hawkins loses again. He wants Jeff Curran. Really? Really, dude? You want to face Jeff Curran? You know how high up on the card he is? We'll see. Daniel Hernandez, Rory Singer. Rory Singer got the win. And he was coming off a loss, so means nothing really. Yeah, fantastic fight. Great. Gabe Lemley, Akitoshi Tamura. 2 guys who were at least kind of good for us a while back. Lemley was doing pretty okay. If he didn't lose to Ryota Matsuda, we'd probably put him as a possible contender. Tamura, kind of the same way, honestly. If he didn't lose to Din Thomas, and of course Tamura or Lemley here. Lemley has a good chance at possibly getting in there. We just need to give him an actual guy. I think I'll put that in there just so I remember. He is a lightweight, so Gabe Lemley as a possible contender. All right. He wants to face Tomohiko Hori. Perfect, because that's at the bottom end of the top 10, so that'd be perfect to get him in. Speaking of Tomohiko Hori and Ja Roque. Hori wins. I think Roque was coming off of a loss. He was coming off 3 losses. And Hori's been doing pretty good, so that's something we'll have to do. I don't want to move him right now because, I mean, the guy he beat wasn't that great. Wasn't all that great. Yeah. He's got a lot of wins, but all of them were on local shows. And then he's only had 1 win when it actually mattered on an actual show. All right. Well, we have a possible thing there. Hey, John Dixon is back after getting shit canned to the bottom of the heavyweight division. He gets to face another shit can. Dirty Bob Schreiber. Oh my God! It was split decision, so it was super close. Dirty Bob Schreiber has won. He did it again. The man did it again. After only 3 losses, he beat John Dixon. He's not going anywhere near the top 10, but Dirty Bob has done it again. This time it didn't take him 3 years. Holy shit. This man he's got to be more popular. This guy, come on, he gives a show of respect. There you go. He's only won 5 fights. I know, but Dirty Bob Schreiber in the history of this company from like day one, he's been such a loser, as you could see. He literally, his only fights that he like ever won was like against local fighters. So it wasn't even for us. And then he's finally getting like, it's just great because he always loses. And then the one time he won, it's great. It's like he's our resident job guy. We got a few of them, but he's one of our resident job guys. All right, Wes Gasaway, Robert Villegas. Can we sim through this a little bit? He beat Alex Cook, which means nothing because Alex Cook is another one of our job guys. Robert Villegas beat Rory Singer, which doesn't really mean too much, so we'll probably just do this rather quickly because we're hitting the 2-hour mark, and I don't really feel like doing this too much here. If something comes out at me, I'll do that. Takedown, all right. Do you play TEW as well? Yes, I do, actually. You can probably find the VODs, but more importantly, I guess if you, because I think I have my YouTube channel below on my profile page, and you'll see I do a current day local to global with 2 different companies at once, as well as Afghanic Genesis, a 1920 mod. So it's basically, there's literally only 2 companies in the entire world, and I'm starting off in 1920 with just completely randomly generated wrestlers that show up once in a while. All right, Gasaway. All right, so poor Wes Gasaway is really getting crapped on as well. But let's see here. Villegas drops down. Villegas got him. Villegas probably got him. Well, maybe we'll see. 2018 Gasaway, 1919. Oh, God, we got to do a whole nother goddamn thing. Didn't get the takedown. Got a takedown. Villegas is probably going to make it happen. Submission attempt. Gasaway taps. Robert Villegas getting the win here. Let's see. What was he out again? All right. He lost to Aziz, which really isn't that bad. We'll see. Light heavyweight. It's starting to get pretty big up there, so we'll give him. We'll maybe give him another fight here at some point. Here, I'll put him in there. Nothing moving in the top 10 just yet, so nothing really to report on for that one. Thanks to sponsors. He has respect for Wes Gasaway. There you go. Fast Eddie Ellis, Jermaine Bam Bam Andre. Holy, this literally means nothing. I'm just going to sim right past this. Eddie Ellis beat Jermaine Andre because Andre literally is not fighting in middleweight right now. So no reason to even care. Fast Eddie Ellis gets the win. He's got a second. He's had some losses, but at light heavyweight, I know this is middleweight. Yeah, middleweight. I'll put him as possibly. We need some guys who can take over, especially in the middleweight division when we've lost so many people and I just couldn't have a top 10 for the life of me. I'll put it up there. Joe Dirksen, Lance Gibson. Hey, there you go. Those are 2 guys we need. Joe Dirksen must have lost not too long ago. Okay, he lost some. Okay, so he left. That's what happened. I think at one point we were ranking him possibly because he beat Drew Fickett, and then he left for Pancrase, and now he's back. He's facing Lance Gibson, who is the number 3 contender for the light heavyweight title for some unknown reason. I mean, he's done okay, but he's lost to pretty much any of the other dudes that meant anything. Not too much going on here. If Dirksen wins, we could possibly put him in the put him as a potential contender. Lance Gibson, I'm sort of assuming he'll probably lose this, and we'll probably just throw him off the. I'll be honest, we'll probably just throw him off the top 10 after this. It's starting to get a little bit crowded up there, and I'm not sure how he's lasted so long, honestly. Who did he beat? He beat Jermaine Andre, who isn't even a light heavyweight guy. Well, he is right now, but he's not even a light heavyweight guy. I moved him over to middleweight, and just hasn't worked out. So, that's right. Jermaine Andre is probably one of those dudes who was a light heavyweight. I moved him to middleweight, and now he can't make weight. 1919 deciding round. Okay. Anything here? We got a takedown. No, Dirksen couldn't make it happen. Dirksen got the takedown. Anything big? I like these big red bars that get to tell me when something's happening. So that way I don't have to worry about it. Dirksen 10-9, 29-28. Joe Dirksen. All right, cool. We can toss Lance Gibson off the top 10. It's getting crowded. And with guys like Gracie and Martin and Marquardt and Lober and Sonnen, we're just gonna move them all up. Move them on up. Move them on up. Where was Malenko been? Did he have a WEC fight? We need him around. Daniel Gracie or Robert Villegas? Let's do Villegas. I think he came in. We'll give him that 10 spot. How about that? Save that just in case. All right, I could take that. I take it Frank Mir is the best record. I think so. I can't remember. He's pretty new to. I think he just debuted not too long ago. I forget who probably has my best record. Alexander Franco Nogueira was just killing everybody for the longest time until he started finally slowing down a little bit. Dirksen thanks the sponsors fans. Show support. All right, Daniel Lima, Seth DeCoon. Daniel Lima's not on the top 10. He's probably... Yeah, this could put him on the top 10 because Seth DeCoon is the number 3 ranked lightweight. And I'm pretty sure, yeah. So, you know what? Especially considering Hirose doesn't want to face Yamaguchi, let's just assume DeCoon's going to win, and he does after 2 rounds. And Seth DeCoon, with like 5 straight wins? It's now 5 straight victories. If Hirose doesn't want to fight for the title, Seth DeCoon will be in line for the title. In fact, I'll put him... let's put Imaizumi down. And you know what? I'll put DeCoon as the number 1 guy. I'll put Hirose as the number 2 guy. And Imaizumi is the number 3 guy. So now, there, and whoops, that's the wrong color. There. So now we have two for sure contenders in Seth DeCoon and Hisao Hirose. Since Hirose doesn't want to fight Yamaguchi, we've got a guy in Seth DeCoon. And of course, we'll have James Jones here. So there you go. Waiting for you to stream it. Yeah, I really try to, I've had family in town the last 3 days. So that's really the thing I've been, because I meant to kind of stream a little while. I was even going to do it last night, but my family was over here. I actually got to host because I had the house that had fun stuff. My teenage cousins and even my other cousins that were grown ass adults were very mesmerized by my house because I got a lot of like little trinkets and I got a lot of collectibles. My Japanese N64 games, my like signed stuff from Breaking Bad and all my Funko Pops and all that stuff. So they were mesmerized. Who would he like to face? Mamoru Yamaguchi, motherfucker. Let's do it. DeCoon Yamaguchi, lightweight title. Assuming, of course, James Jones doesn't beat him. There's Robbie Lawler. All right, Robbie Lawler, Chris Brennan. Why did we do this? Probably because Brennan's got a name, sort of. Okay, so Chris Brennan should lose. He's coming off of a win. He should lose. Robbie Lawler should win. He's definitely the next one in line for the title. We'll just skip to the end here. Jesus Christ. Well, that didn't take anything. Jesus Christ. Touch gloves, steps in, left jab, right cross, Brennan's down, 18 seconds. Okay. Oh, man, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I don't want to do this. Oh, no. Alexandra Franco Nogueira has to go down. I'm sorry, buddy. We need you to get a win. We need you to get a win. Come on, buddy. Robbie Lawler's definitely challenging, too. Once Sean Shirk comes back, because that's 5 in a row for Lawler. All right. Thanks, everyone. About the finish, he agrees his punch power is... Oh, shit. There we go. Thanks, everyone at his team of sponsors. Robbie Lawler agrees his punch power is a dangerous weapon in his arsenal. Puts that down to natural ability, allied with good training. I don't think we're going to get the popularity gain. Now that I think about it, this really is kind of a weak card full of... This is the MMA equivalent, right? Right now, we're doing the MMA equivalent of WWE superstars. This is what it's feeling like. Look at this, minus 610 plus 480. So Dennis Stoynik should win. Yeah, Dennis Stoynik won. I'm not going to move him anywhere because you know who the guy above him is? Mirko Krokop. And that's not happening. I'm not moving Krokop above him, especially when Krokop's obviously going to be a top 4 guy here by December. But Stoynik, I think, has been doing okay. He's got 4 straight wins. The only real dude, though, has been Dan Severn. That's about the only real dude, though. So maybe Dan Severn's not on my not on my top 10, though. I'll keep him there. He's definitely in the top 10, but I'm gonna have to give him. I'm gonna have to put him in there against one of the big boys at some point. And yeah, Dave Manet is one of your champs. I think he is. I mean, he did pretty good early on in the company. He did pretty good. He started dipping a little bit when the competition became a little bit scrambled up there. But I mean, he beat Kara Parisian. I didn't think Manet was going to beat Kara Parisian, but by God, he did. So who knows? Justin Martin's up there. Nate Marquardt's up there. I don't know if Renzo Gracie, but Nate Marquardt and Chael Sonnen will probably be one of the next guys to... I don't think Alex Stiebling will beat... I don't think Alex Stiebling will be the guy to beat Dave Manet. But, I mean, we got Marquardt and Chael Sonnen down here, so that's probably what will happen. I'm assuming one of those guys will probably be the next champs. I mean, it happened. I don't even know. There have been plenty of times here where I put my eggs into one basket and then that basket got knocked the fuck out. So, all right. Stoynik beat him, by the way, in a minute 33. So that was also very quick. We're just getting through this lightning. Fabio Melo, Aaron Riley. Aaron Riley is not ranked. He's had 2 losses, the last 2 losses. James Jones, nothing to be ashamed of there. Michael Brightman, possibly. +1. Okay, so this is a pretty equal fight here. Fabio Melo is the number 6 contender. He's won 5 of his last 6 fights. So we might have, if Fabio Melo beats Aaron Riley here, we might have. Oh shit, Mario Yamasaki's the ref. Why is it always the ones where it's just been a... These are the ones where I feel like someone could die, and then it's Mario Yamasaki as the referee. This is probably another one of those things that if Melo beats Riley, Melo will probably move up to the number 3 spot and have a lightweight title fight as well coming to him. Unless maybe Jeff Curran or someone beats him. And if Aaron Riley wins... Fabio Melo probably won't go too far down, but Aaron Riley will almost certainly get a shot at being, will probably end up in the top 10. So we'll see what happens here. That was round 1. They say 10-9 Riley. It'd be kind of an upset here. I mean, kind of. I mean, they're pretty close to each other. I'm legit looking up these guys' records IRL. Okay. I was gonna say I don't know how good Aaron Riley is, but I at least recognize Fabio Melo's name. He used to be a pretty big old school MMA guy. I think mostly in UFC. I think. But he was at least a known MMA guy. It's weird because Aaron Riley definitely has the UFC picture and of course the UFC gloves, but for some reason I don't have the recollection of Aaron Riley. All right, judges scores 2018 for Aaron Riley. There you go. Fabio was so close. We'll have to move him. Fabio's going to get knocked out of this position. Hideo Takoro just recently won, so he's definitely going up. J.R. Palmer's got a fight coming up. We'll see how he does, but he's going to move up. I think Tomohiko Hori just won a fight as well. So I'm going to get rid of Danny Batten. I don't want to move Fabio Melo too far down, but you know what? I'm gonna at least put him in the top 10. And I'm gonna put Aaron Riley above him because he did win. And he won unanimously. It wasn't like a super tough one. He unanimously won, so I won't worry too much about that. I don't think I'm gonna move someone like Mitsuoka or Gabe Lemley. I feel a little bit bad because I know Fabio Melo's doing really, really well. I know Melo's doing extremely well, and this is just a slight little hiccup. I mean, hell, the only fight he lost was to Jeff Curran, of all people. So, yeah. Fabio Melo, IRL records 11-8. Aaron Riley's 30-14. Wow. Well, Melo's doing really good for us, and Riley's been pretty okay. He's 18-6-1, 1-2 for us. But, I mean, he's turning things around, so I won't worry about it too much. Praises his team, his sponsors, fans. He has a lot of respect for Melo. All right. Co-main event, Jean-Francois Lenogue versus Karl Malenko. I don't even try to Ognabene, probably. I just call him Karl Malenko because it's a lot easier to remember. Jean-Francois Lenogue, the number 5 contender for the light heavyweight championship. Karl Malenko, the number 7 contender for the light heavyweight championship. I believe both these guys are on some winning streaks. Let's see. Lenogue has got a 2-fight winning streak going. Malenko, he's been back and forth, but he did win his last fight, so he's been doing pretty well, at least once he kind of got out of UFC. He lost to Izuru Takeuchi, but once again, that's not a... Takeuchi's not a slouch. He was one of our better guys, so we'll see here. All right. So it's dead even. It's a -110. So this could literally go either way between these two guys. Lenogue's got an inch on him. They both weigh the same. I didn't see if they have a reach. All right, Malenko might have got. Oh, okay. Malenko was trying here at the end, but it was a little too late. He's got that catch wrestling background. I don't know what Vivo Dao does. You know what? I have to look that up now. Honestly, I have to look that up. Vivo Dao. Rear naked choke doesn't make it happen. Vietnamese martial art is 4,000 years old. Complete martial art incorporates techniques from the Vietnamese past, such as VAR wrestling, with techniques from other martial arts. Various forms of combat. It's practiced with or without. Okay, that's fine. Hand, elbow, kicks, escapes, joint locks. So it's just basic. I mean, it worked. It seemed to work here. Competitive combat is full combat, continued combat. Knees and elbows are forbidden. The graded below back belt are obliged to wear helmets with protective grid and chest corset. Self-defense techniques cover defense with weaponless attacks and defense against attackers armed. So it's sort of like not Krav Maga. It's kind of like that, but it's sort of like a basic. It's sort of a catch-all mixed martial art. What's the Muay Thai? That's what I was thinking. It sounds a lot like Muay Thai, but with a little bit of submissions in there as well. Maybe some takedowns. But you know what? He got it done. And so he did well. Unanimous decision on that one. Yeah, Brock Lesnar didn't have a lot of fights, but I mean he did well. Should I put him above Justin Martin? Let me see here. Yeah, well, Justin Martin's doing pretty well for himself, but you know what? I'll just go ahead and I might put him above Renzo. If I remember right, Renzo has done okay. I'll spare Malenko the idea of having to face Chael Sonnen. Robert Villegas, I don't think completely. He's very much just there, sort of right now. So I'll put him above Villegas. So, God damn it! All right, 5-3 with no contest. Oh yeah, that's right. He did. What was it? He lost to Frank Mir and then ended up destroying him in the rematch. The one no contest was the wow, I can't even remember the Samoan dude's name. But yeah, he had PEDs, I think. He tested dirty, and I think his win against I can't even remember the Samoan dude's name. Holy shit. He was pretty big. And then I forget the other two losses. Oh, no, he lost to Overeem, I think. And then somebody else. Thanks, everyone, at OneMott BJJ, helping him prepare. Shows, let's see here. Cyril Ney is about to fight for the heavyweight start against Nagano. Oh, Jesus. 9-0, facing Nagano. Showing respect, Minogue praises Malenko for his skill and toughness. There's no doubt he knows how to talk with the best of them. His natural charisma shined. That looks like a charismatic man. Main event. Jeff Curran and Vincent Latoel. I believe this was a what do they call it? This is a rivalry one. I don't think I put this one in there because of there isn't title implications here. Jeff Curran, I think, actually probably needs a win back. Yeah, he lost. So this is sort of a tune-up fight, and they had a rivalry between him and Latoel. A challenge was given up. You know what? Latoel's got 2 straight wins. He beat Hirono and Pulver. That's no slouch. If he beats Jeff Curran in the main event, you know what? We could probably put him. We can probably put him in the top 10. I could definitely do that. Poor Fabio Melo, though, has done quite well for himself, though. And I don't want to take him out of the top 10. I might almost take Tomohiko Hori out of the top 10 then, because Aaron Riley deserves a spot, but Fabio Melo probably deserves a spot too. All right, so let's see here. The betting line says Jeff Curran, but you never know. We've had some upsets here. So yeah, I won't have to do much of anything if Jeff Curran wins, because he just kind of needs a win back after losing the title, and he's like 4th in line now. Because James Jones is getting a title shot, Seth DeCoon's the next one in line, Isao Hirose's been in line. Izumi's still up there. So Curran's got a line that's formed in front of him at this point. So we'll see if Latoel can make the shocking The shocking upset. I mean, plus 230 ain't bad. Mark Hunt, that's what it is. Yeah, he's Polynesian. That's right. He wasn't full on Samoan, but yeah, Mark Hunt. Who was there was the one heavyweight. I'm waiting for him to come back. Derek Lewis. I like that I was able to find Derek Lewis's name by just going to DuckDuckGo and putting in "my balls was hot," and I found exactly what I needed to find. I was like, you know who I like? Let me see here. Let me type it in. My balls was hot. Derek Lewis. There you go. I didn't even have to put MMA. Just put "my balls was hot" and found it immediately. Let's see here. Anything happening here? It's just, when does he come in? He's a fairly newer guy, I think. I can't remember. Let's see here. What do they got? Do they got Curran in the lead? Is it kind of even? What do they got? It's all looking shattered. So you know what? This fourth round is probably going to help Curran. There you go. Trips him right at the end. Doesn't matter. Latoel. Curran might even it up here, but you know what? Latoel looks like he's out of breath. Latoel is gassed. I think Jeff Curran's got a little bit more left in the tank. Curran taking him down would be good if he can make something happen here, especially considering his jiu-jitsu versus Latoel's kickboxing would be very good. Final minute of the round. Hopefully Curran did enough to win the round. Oh man. Come on. Nothing really happening. Nothing really happening here. We'll see what happens. All square? Is that what we're going to say? Official scores. All three judges 38-38. We're going to the fifth and final round. Our deciding round right now. I think this is favoring Curran the longer it went. Latoel came out of the gate pretty hard. But I think he used up all of his gas, and he's been running on fumes the last round and a half here. And I think this is all Jeff Curran. I forgot I still have my Diet Coke here. I still have a bunch of bread and snacks and everything else because my family didn't want to take any of the food home, so I'm like, just throw it in my fridge. Who cares? I'll take it. I'll keep it. 48-47, Jeff Curran getting the win. There you go. Oh, shit. Derek Lewis is coming back. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. For the interim heavyweight title. Oh, I might have to see that. I might have to look into that. So I'm not going to move Jeff Curran from his number 5 spot right now because he just came off of a loss. And we got James Jones challenging for the title. And Izumi hasn't done anything to really lose more spots than he already has. So I'm just going to leave it be for right now because he just got himself a nice little comeback win. Praises his, thanks his sponsors and fans. He shows respect, and there you go. 66 critical rating. Thank God. Commercial rating was just enough. Probably not going to be enough to get me to nationals. So the gate wasn't the greatest, but it was still pretty okay for Ohio. Minus 0.8. Well, okay. Well, like I said, it was kind of a weaker card. I knew it probably wasn't going to happen. Next week, or at least by the end of the year, like we've got 2 stat cards coming up over the next 2 months. November and December are big months. So I'm not really going to worry too much about it. You know what? Robbie Lawler needs to also get some money for that. I'm not going to let him go away without taking that knock. Just knocking out Chris Brennan, just boom boom, just a 1-2 and he's out. That has to be said for something. Yep, we'll do that. 422,000. Jesus. All right. Well, there's nothing I can really do at this point. Uh-oh. Are they taking some of my dudes? Yep. We have to keep fighting here. First off, we didn't get Matt Lindland. We got Kerry Shaw. We got Mark Weir. So we got a couple other guys for the heavyweight division. Jean-Francois Lenogue, we definitely need to keep him. He's been pretty good for us. 1,800, 2.5. Okay. I could do that. So yeah, easy 3,500. That's going to work. 4 years, 10 fights. Put him up to 16. 16 easy. Give him 1,500. There you go. That should be enough to keep him around. Dakun on Matsune. He's expressed annoyance with Matsune. All right. Well, nonetheless, get to the next month. Hidehiko Yoshida. That looks like a dude. That is a dude. Mid-level Nash. He's a name? He's a big name. Did he come from judo? Is that what it is? Judoka? I mean, now I have to look. Now I have to know. Why? Did my... Uh-oh. Okay. I was like, did my whole computer freeze for a second? Because my taskbar still doesn't want to do anything. What the shit? Okay, this is really weird. So I'm not gonna worry too much about it right now. Because what the hell? My workbook. Why is nothing wants to work over here? Okay. I'll have to think about it. Tito Ortiz failed to draw. Oh my God. Well, you know what? That's what you know what? It's called a dodged bullet. He's now banned for 1 year. Ron Waterman. Oh, of course Ron Waterman got popped for PEDs. Of course he did. Dakun on potential fight. Vincent Latoel. No, you've got a heavyweight title fight coming up. Or a lightweight title fight coming up. So you know what? Dodged a bullet. I'll take that as a bullet dodged. I might grab a couple of these guys. He looks like a unknown. I'll have to think about it. But I'm probably going to be done for now because we're hitting the 2.5 hour mark and my stuff's starting to just go haywire. So I'm gonna be done now before my whole computer just crashes on me for some ungodly reason. So, there we go. So we did that. Save it so I don't have to worry about that. And that was October. We have 114 grand because that cost us a lot of money in. How did we manage to how much did our tax? Oh, we had a lot in taxes we had to pay. Yeah, we just paid off like half of our. All right, well, you know what? I don't really care so much anymore because our popularity, now we've got our media, now we've got a little bit of everything. We're everywhere now and it's doing quite okay. So we're making some serious money now. I'm not really too worried. But nonetheless, thank you guys for coming out. I greatly appreciate it. If you are watching this on YouTube, I appreciate you continuing to watch as well. Yeah, so thank you guys. Save it one more time just to be absolutely sure. Like I said, thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. I'll try to make sure I don't take another week to stream like I always have been. But yeah, either way, thanks guys, and I'll see you guys next time.